Alright, today I'm going to show you how to replace the battery in the iPhone 6s. There are two ways to replace the battery. There's an easy way and there's a hard way. I will be showing you both ways. The actual battery replacement will be starting at the minute 15 mark. I will link tools and replacement batteries down in the video description, so check those out if you need them. To get at the battery, you do have to open up the phone. So go ahead and take your penelope screwdriver, remove the bottom two screws from the phone, and then you can lift up on the screen with a suction cup and slide a tool between the metal frame of the screen and the metal frame of the phone and pry it very gently. There is adhesive surrounding the screen and the frame, so I'm going to go ahead and slide my plastic pry tool between the two and separate them, and that makes it easier to lift off the screen from the frame. Pretty straightforward. Once the phone is open, you can see the 4 screws holding down this metal plate. I remove those 4 screws, lift off the metal plate, and then disconnect each of these little ribbon cables. You definitely don't want to let the screen bend past 90 degrees or it will damage the cables. Once the screen is removed, you can see the battery down here, the little connection for it. So unscrew those 2 screws and then remove the metal plate. So here's the wrong way to remove the battery. There's these 2 little pull tabs down here at the bottom. You can see that I'm unsticking it from the battery right now. They're kind of hard to grab because they shrink up as soon as you remove them. And here's where I went wrong. I took the pull tab, once I got a hang of it, and pulled it through the side of the phone. And that makes the pull tab break, which makes it a much harder repair. If you actually grab the pull tab and pull straight out the bottom of the phone, don't try to wrap it around the battery like I'm doing right now. Just pull straight out the bottom. And you can see it pull entirely away from the battery. So easy. And now that's one whole half of the battery that I don't have to unstick from the back. But since I messed up the first time around with the first pull tab, I have to do the pry of shame to pull the battery out from the back of the housing. The sticky tape is pretty strong stuff. The best way to do is just pull the little tab out from the bottom of the battery and yank it right out. To put the battery back into place, you can buy new pull tabs, or you can just take double-sided tape and stick it down underneath the battery so it doesn't jiggle around inside of the housing. Take the battery, plug it back into place, take the 2 screws, screw them into the metal plate over the connection. Then you can take the screen and plug in the connectors. You have one for the front-facing camera, you have the LCD, and you have the digitizer. Once they're all plugged into place, they're like little Legos. You can just kind of plug them in. Before putting the metal plate down, I am going to test to see if the screen is working. If you have lines or a white screen, there's a good chance that one of your connections isn't quite right. So disconnect it and re-plug in the ribbon cable. And then to line up the screen, I usually take it and push it into the top of the housing first, and then I can slide my hands down the sides of the screen to lock it into place. Get the 2 screws in at the bottom, and you are good to go. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like if this video helped you, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks a ton for watching. Hope to see you around.